name is Marc Cicchino. I am in the Ed.D. program. My concentration is the design of learning environments. My dissertation topic is essentially game-based learning. I explored critical thinking in a game-based learning intervention as it was implemented in 8th grade social studies classrooms. So I looked at student discourse and I measured the levels of critical thinking in their discourse, in their conversations with each other and with the teacher. So it's taking what games do very well, because we know that games are good. Games are very good teachers. They ask you to basically engage in a series of really complex problems and in a very compelling sort of way. So my research basically takes those things and tries to pull them out of games and put them into classrooms. So it's not so much that I'm a gamer, because I'm not a gamer. I think games are just they're just fun. And I actually did a research project on games and game-based learning as part of my master's program, and it was just sort of like a little, just another paper, but it really sparked my interest. It was something that really kind of hooked me, and so as I was exploring different topics to research for my dissertation, that kept coming up. I was given the opportunity, instead of writing a traditional 5-chapter dissertation, to do a portfolio. So many of the same features are there, but I was also able to include a professional development component in which I developed a 15-hour professional development curriculum for teachers. And I was actually able to, because of my position in my district, I was able to implement that this past summer, which was awesome, because a bunch of teachers came in and they were great. They were super interested in in the stuff and the material, and so we got to talk about it. We got to discuss it. So it was very nice seeing all that stuff that usually you're sitting there alone in the library or in your room reading come to life, in conversation with other people. The core, I guess it was the second chapter or the second component, but it was the core of my dissertation of the portfolio, was a scholarly journal, and that is what really included most of the stuff a traditional dissertation would include. So all of my research literature, my methods, my measures, and then of course all the analysis, that's all there. So it's written, what's nice about it for me is that it's written for publication in a journal, so I will be sending that out. Rutgers is definitely responsible for taking what would have probably taken me a very, very, very long time in terms of teaching and experience, and condensing that for me and giving it to me in a much shorter amount of time, just because I've been here and I've been taking those courses and doing that research nonstop for X amount of years. But at this point, I feel like I just have a huge pool of very current knowledge and knowledge of research and of resources. So that has been enormously helpful with my career and with my work in education.